Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Charlotte Robinson and Nathaniel Smith and the toilet. I was not gonna say it, but it's right there. I'd have to acknowledge its presence because it would be absurd if I did not. And you're gonna tell me why you have rolled the toilet into the courtroom a little later on. The two of you have been together for 13, but married for the last 6. You have been separated, however, for 1 year. Ms. Robinson, you are suing Mr. Smith, seeking $6,500 because you say that during a relationship, he has stolen a number of items from you, and they total $6,500.
Yes,
Before we get into that, however, Ms. Robinson, I want you to tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're in divorce court today.
Okay. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
Have you ever heard of the saying, he's a liar, he's a thief, and he's a cheat? Well, look that up.
This is divorce court. That's all I ever hear.
Look that up. Look that up in the dictionary.
Let her finish.
Look that up in the dictionary, and bam.
There he is.
Bam. That beautiful face right there be smiled with them pearly whites. Yes, he's the epitome of liar.
Tell me why I should believe that.
Look at me, Your Honor. Look at me. Do it look like I would be such sister?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Smith, I've been on the bench for a long time. I put a lot of people in jail.
And I have been to jail, but not for that, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I met him in jail.
You met him in jail?
I met him in jail. We have a past.
So both of you were in jail when you met?
Yes, Your Honor. And I woke up in the middle of the night one night, and my cellmate had her face in that toilet with a magazine rolled up, and she was talking in the toilet, and I heard a male voice. I said, what are you doing? She said, oh, I'm talking to my boo upstairs. I was like, ew, that's nasty.
I'm talking to my boo upstairs.
The guy's upstairs.
She
I said, that's nasty, and you're going to get the heebie-jeebies on your mouth. Now, find me somebody I can talk to. So,
you mean to tell me you were in jail?
In jail.
Your roommate was talking in the toilet. And I think I think you need to show me how that works. Because I've never been in jail.
You want me to show you?
Yeah, would you do that?
Let me show you how to do it
before we move forward?
You get a knock on the wall.
Yeah.
That's the telephone ring.
That's the telephone ring,
That's the
okay.
telephone ring.
How you answer?
You get your cup.
You get your cup.
Take all the water out.
Take the water out.
You pour it in the sink.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all the people back in jail are going to be mad at me for this. All the water goes.
Yes.
Now, I need to say this was the best time I ever had in jail, too. You take all the water, you dump it out, take your towel, wipe it out, get you some paper, because you don't want to put your mouth in there.
No.
You know, you definitely don't want to do that. And you just say, hello.
And it carries through the pipe?
Straight down, like you're talking to me.
How do you know where it's going? How do you direct the call?
Hey, man, you're asking a little bit too much. You get direct service like AT&T. It come to your door like DoorDash, bro. I ain't lying. Their relationship, they've been together for 13 years. That relationship's stronger than that damn toilet. Their relationship should be stronger than that damn toilet. But no, to be honest with y'all, honestly, though, all jokes aside, shout out to the judge. Shout out to Judge T. What I like about this situation, she didn't judge him. She ain't judge him. She ain't, oh, well, you met in there. How did you meet in there? That's illegal. You shouldn't be. Nah, none of that. None of that. And more importantly, always be willing to learn. Always be willing to learn. Okay, you might have not known about the what is it? The silver bullet. That's what they call it, the bullet. You might not have known about the bullet or the however they pass notes. But again, learn. Learn is never anything wrong. Never anything wrong with learning at any age. So I gotta respect it. I respect that, bro. 13 years. Let's see.
Because, listen, I'm gonna explain how you direct the call. See, this is how the call's directed, Your Honor. Once I got on the boat with her, she's such a bully. No one else could get on the boat. See?
Yeah,
because when you get on the boat, if somebody else is on the boat, it would intervene with me and you talking.
Right.
Because I was so special.
So she's a bowl hog.
No,
I guess,
But that was
Your
good, Your
Honor.
Honor.
I was a bold hog because I like to talk to him. He had I didn't know how he looked.
Right.
He had a nice voice, and and it was something to do. I didn't have anybody.
So the woman that you were in there with was talking to another man, and you said,
And she never got to
hook me
talk
up
again,
somebody
Your Honor.
else to talk to
Yes.
through
Yes.
the pipe.
And she never got
And
to
it
talk
was
again.
him. Brings a whole new meaning to the term cell phone.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is the original cell phone.
Listen,
That is the original.
Your Honor, all she did was
So,
rap all day.
Ms. Robinson, tell me how things progressed once you made contact.
We would talk all through the night, and I would sing to him. I was, really entertaining him, and
You had a good
we had
time.
a connection. And over the month that we were talking through the toilet, I got hooked. I fell in love. And when
So who got out first?
I got out first. I got out first.
And you went out and you waited on it.
I went out, I waited on him, I told my family, I found this man, we started talking through the toilet, I'm in love. And they said, the running joke in my family is you knew he wasn't going to be cracked because look how you met him, in the cracker. That's the running joke in my family.
Now, Mr. Smith, when you got out,
I'd have married her, bro. They cool. They straight, bro. I ain't got no problems with them. They seem like they had a good time. They just good people to be around. They just good people to be around. And what I like, and I probably never do, he talked to her, they talk to each other, and see how they looking straight off the communication. Straight off the communication. You think you'll be able to meet a person? See, now we got all of this technology. You can see the picture, scan the picture, put AI behind the picture and all of that other stuff. We got all of that. But back in that situation or back in that day, you just hop on the phone and you don't even know what she looked like. You don't even know what she looked like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot. But look at the flip side. Here we are 13 years later. They've been holding it down. Now, we ain't getting to the nitty gritty with the 6 star. What'd he say? She said 6 star. I bet you y'all know what movie this is. I bet you y'all don't know what movie this is. Hold on, I got you. What'd he say? He said, yeah, how much you want? He said, give me $50 million. $50 million? Who the hell you think you done kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? Keep him talking. That's $6,000, bro. That is,
and she was already out. What did you see? Did you like it? And how did it progress?
Wow. Well, when I first saw her, I was quite impressed.
Of course.
I was. It progressed because, I didn't get out right away.
Uh-huh.
Years later, I waited years.
How many years?
Years.
I did 7 that time.
98 to 2004. Yes.
You waited that long from a man you only met through the
It
toilet?
wasn't a steady wait, but I waited.
Yeah,
It wasn't a steady
No,
wait.
it wasn't
I
no
got you.
steady wait. That's
I
what I
got
needed.
you.
That's
I
what I
got
needed to say.
We wasn't married then, so it's irrelevant.
You got married, and I understand that problems arose within 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Explain
2 weeks, she
that
had
to
me locked up, Your Honor.
Hang on. Go
I
ahead.
don't know what you're talking about. I was out of town getting my car fixed.
Right.
Me and Nathaniel had an argument over the phone. He said, I'm leaving. I said, bye. Go ahead. What you want me to beg, cry? So I go home, he left.
That's not true.
So after 2 weeks of being gone, he would call and cry. He moved, he left me. I let him come back.
I did.
What happened?
I left because we weren't getting along,
Right.
and I have a son. I had never met him.
Oh, you had a son that you never
I had
met.
never met.
So you went to go meet him.
I went to go meet my son.
Right. So tell me how things progressed after that. Give me some examples of that would show me a picture of your life.
So, Your Honor, everything is going good or whatever. So we get to a point where we move back to the other area that I relocated my whole family to move near him in a halfway house.
Uh-huh.
Okay? So I get a phone call from a friend. Oh, Nathaniel, he messing with so-and-so. When you drop him off to work, he leave with her through the back door. And I was like, okay, well, I was wondering why the paychecks was a little short. So I never confronted him. I took him to work, parked around the corner. Sure enough, he go in the front, she pull up to the back, and he get in the car, and they pull off. I followed him about 4 cars back, because I'm an amateur detective.
So you know how to stay back far enough so he can't see it.
Follow and search and
Right.
snoop. So I
Y'all see how they operate? You see how they operate? We operate off of efficiency. We try and get in and get out as quick as possible. He spent 2 minutes walking from that front door to that back door, 48 seconds to get in that car, and 2 seconds to drive off, and now we didn't start. Time has started. Go. You're now a cheater. Your cheater clock just started. No. She gonna wait. She gonna wait to take the long route. She probably done sat, seeing how many lights it was before you had to get to the destination and all that. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Let's see.
follows him, and you know they get to the girl house and they get out the car. I jump up. Hey, what's up? You know.
Now, Mr. Smith,
Yes,
she
ma'am.
painted a picture of you with other people running around behind her back. What's going on?
Oh, my God. Listen.
Here come the lies. That's
Come on.
Your Honor, now, I must admit I've done some things that wasn't cool.
Well, okay.
I got to admit that.
I appreciate your
But
honesty.
when you're not happy at home,
Why weren't
What could you do?
happy?
Well, why aren't you happy at
Why
home?
weren't you
well,
happy,
let me
Nate?
tell you why, Your Honor. Let me tell you why.
I cook for you, clean
Ms.
for
Robinson,
you.
that's
you've
why
had
I'm not happy
ample
at home.
opportunity.
Okay,
I
I'm
would
not
like you
happy
to
at
be
home.
quiet.
Yes, you're
But
right.
anyway,
Mr.
Your
Smith?
Honor, I moved out because she put me out. So where I go ain't none of her business. What I do ain't her business. Who I sleep with ain't her business. You're not my
Wow.
woman anymore.
Stop, Mrs.
You put me
Robinson.
out. If you put me out, that means
You're out.
You're out. So who I sleep with is my business, correct? Come on, Your Honor.
Well,
Help me out
now
here.
listen, I'm not co-signing on anything either one of you do.
Okay,
So
well, this
you
is
just
why.
keep talking.
This is what happened. I moved out. Just so happened, another young lady was interested. Hey, I'm a man. She was all right. So I had some fun. That's all it was.
Okay.
But I came back home.
Mrs. Robinson, I want to ask you, why you keep letting him back
Because I
in?
loved him. He was a good provider. He's so charismatic, and he has this
I'm the best, Your Honor.
savoir-faire.
And she probably would take me back tomorrow, Your Honor, if I can't actually come
intimacy,
back.
it was good for how long it lasted. He was good to my children. He treated, he was just a good man. But he
That's
was
what
a
I am, Your Honor.
philanderer.
I'm a good
He
man.
was a cheater.
I haven't heard him do anything good yet. What were you in jail for?
Theft, Your Honor.
Did you know why he was in jail?
Yes, Your Honor, I did know he was in
Well, listen
jail
at this, Your
for
Honor.
stealing, but I never thought he was going to steal from me.
Why not? Why not? And my thing with it is, you should know. You know, if you out there and you living, it ain't no honor. It ain't no honor amongst thieves, bro. What, man? Listen, when you meet a person and that person tell you what they are, who they are, believe them. Believe them, bro. And it ain't just all of the bad, man. Use your discernment. Use your discernment and watch them. I sound like the judge. But I'm for real, bro. I'm dead, sir. A person to tell you anything. A person will tell you anything or listen or whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. But watch their actions and believe who they are. Believe who they show you they are. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Believe who they show you they are.
I never thought, Your Honor, listen, I like to gamble. It's my money. I do what I want with my money.
Right.
So one day I come home. You know how your house is dark, but you know where everything in your house is.
Right.
So I go for the coffee table to pick the remote up to turn the TV on. I'm pushing.
Nothing.
I'm like, is the batteries dead? Like, what's going on? So I go and feel for the wall. I turn the light on. It ain't nothing up on that wall. A 50-inch, he done took a 50-inch color TV, plasma out of the house
Did you
while
take
I
a
was playing
50-inch
cards.
television off the wall?
Yes, I
Because he
did.
was mad at it. Because he was mad at it.
Listen, Your Honor.
Would you like to invoke your Fifth Amendment rights or something and just not say
I
anything?
remember taking the TV, but I don't remember.
You don't know why? You don't know when?
Upset.
Apparently, you say he's taken a lot from
Yes.
your home.
Look,
Okay. What has he taken
One
over the
day
years?
I come back from the card game. So I come in the bedroom, I tiptoe, I think he's asleep. So I tiptoe to my side of the bed, I take my rent money, Your Honor, and put it under the mattress under me, and I lay down and go to sleep. I wake up the next morning, Nathaniel is nowhere around. So I looked down, half the rent money was gone. Then he tried to make me believe that I lost it playing cards, like I didn't know what I put under the mattress.
You shouldn't have to go through all of that. If you gotta go through all of that to keep the money, to keep the house over both of y'all head, then one of y'all heads gotta get up out of that house, and I tell you that it ain't gonna be mine. It ain't gonna be mine, bro. It ain't. I'm tiptoeing in your own place is insane. Tiptoeing in your own place is insane, bro. Nah, he's wrong. He wrong. He definitely wrong for it. But again, that's who he is. That's who he is. No shit. Hey, that's who he is, and it is what it is. But for her, it ain't no way you gonna sit up here and tell me I'm living like that. You're not gonna sit up here and tell me I'm living like that. To get the TV off the wall, you had to unscrew it. You had to put in work. You had to put in work. That was damn near a part-time job getting the TV off the wall. And my thing with it is, if you ain't got no job, but you can steal the TV off the wall, then you can put the TVs on the wall. That's your job. That's your job. Man, it is what it is. Like the video, please.
Mr. Smith, did you take the rent money?
She lost it playing cards, Your Honor. I ain't take nothing.
You sticking with the story?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I gotcha. Mrs.
You didn't take the money from
No,
really?
I did not.
You are asking this court to reimburse you $6,500 for the following: 2 plasma televisions, a half a month's rent, the refrigerator, the stove, the computer, and designer glasses. Please do not tell me this man walked off with appliances.
Your Honor, this is what happened. September 30th, me and Nathaniel, I had made the decision that the marriage was over, right? I couldn't take the cheating and the lying.
Okay.
We sat down with the landlord. September 30th, I said, I'm leaving. We're separating. I'm moving back to Philadelphia. Please take my name off the lease. He's going to keep the house. When the landlord came, October 3rd, the house was empty. He cleaned the house out. I'm talking about living room, dining room set, our bedroom set, my computer with all my school files on it that's irreplaceable, the landlord's washer, dryer,
The landlord's
stove,
washer and dryer?
Yes.
Mr. Smith, can you respond to that allegation?
I really can't.
You would like to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to be silent.
He was mad at me
Yeah.
because I left him, and
Yeah.
that's what he did.
Please, John, listen. Look,
I'm listening.
Listen.
And he said it's
You
nothing
keep-
personal.
Stop.
It's not personal.
Go ahead.
It's
I
never
told you it ain't personal.
It's
I'm
never
listening.
personal.
It's never personal. She left. I left. Whatever happened to the stuff?
You do not know.
The house must have been vandalized. It had to be.
It wasn't you.
I did not know anything about this. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm getting my
So
life.
did you talk to him after all of those things? You came back and all of those things were missing. Do you have an opportunity to speak to him about
Your
that?
Honor, yes, I did.
He said the house. I'm sorry, bro. He said it got vandalized. Which I think he did it. Type it in the comments if you think he's still there. Hold up, bro.
Whatever happened to the stuff?
You do not know.
The house must have been vandalized. It had to be.
It wasn't you.
I did not know anything about this. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm getting my
So
life.
did you talk to him after all of those things? You came back and all of those things were missing. Do you have an opportunity to speak to him about that?
Your Honor, yes, I did. And you know how I found out? I got a judgment in the mail. I don't know how they even knew my address. If he told
You
them,
got a judgment
I got a
in the
judgment
mail.
because the landlord sued me and him.
Right.
I've had a judgment in the mail for $3,900.
So there's a judgment against you
A
for
judgment for
$3,900.
I asked him what happened, and he said, it wasn't personal. You left me. What was I supposed to do? You know, I can't live without you. What am I supposed to do? So, yeah, I sold everything, and I left and went to Philadelphia, too. Like, that was his...
Did you admit to her you stole
Yana,
everything?
she just sat here earlier and told you how much women is not a problem for me. Do you believe I told her that you left me, I couldn't live without you, so I sold a washing machine? Why would I sell a washing machine? Because she left me. I didn't do it.
Your Honor,
Okay, I'm done. Listen, I don't know how you two get along in life at all. You got out of
don't. We
jail,
don't.
and it's just chaos.
We don't.
And I don't know how tough it is out there for women, but apparently, they're just lined up waiting to do anything for anybody. You go back to baby mama here, baby mama there, you go to jail, you got somewhere to go, somebody's always willing to marry you, take care of you. I can't imagine that I would do bad all by myself before I went through all of that. Having said that, I will say this. I do not know who took what. I have your word, he has an admission. My gut is, my man took it over there, but I can't go by fire bag. No, excuse me at all. The one thing I do believe is that you did get a judgment in the mail for $3,900, and I believe that you are responsible for half of that because you were there with her, you took off, and you left her holding the bag. I think you leave a lot of women holding bags and babies, and shame on you. Shame on you.
I have a mother.
I'm going to give you half of the $3,900, which I hope is $1,950 in favor of Mrs. Robinson. It is so ordered.
All right. Parties may leave the courtroom.